Hey guys, my name is Nudge, and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Trilogy, in fact. So, just a quick mention right here, this is not going to be a series. Well, probably it might be in the future, but I really want to play this game in the meantime until the poll is over and done with for you guys to select my new Let's Play series. It's already up on the channel in the community post, so if you feel free to leave a vote if you want to. But anyway, here we go. Phoenix Wright. I've actually loved this series. I got the original Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on the DS, and I'm absolutely loving it. And when I found out there's like a sort of like remaster, like bringing the trilogy together on like the modern platforms and all that, I was like, you know what? Let's get it and let's show it off. So let's start a new game right here, starting with the original Episode 1, the first Turnabout. Do you want to play the first Turnabout? Yes, I do. And there's someone spilling ketchup. Ooh, that ain't ketchup. That ain't ketchup at all. That ain't tomato sauce. Oh, that isn't there. No, she probably squished a tomato with her head. I can't get caught like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did. Yeesh. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Hiya, Chief! Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. My current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Huh? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey, that's my name! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong with you, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away! The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspaper says it was you. Oh, got a little murder trial going on here. This Larry dude, he's in for a world of hurt. Well, actually, what am I saying? I'm his attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. She smacked her head on a tomato, and that's basically how we got here. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, It's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's get this started. Let's get this trial underway. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Ooh, hello. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Butts? What a weird name. The
prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your written. I am not good with some words. I apologize. I am a bit bleed in the head. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading, arms weak, mom's spaghetti. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Phoenix Wright, Larry Butts, and Mia Fey. What is the answer? I know the answer! Phoenix Wright. Nah, it's Larry Butts. I know that one. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot! I'm trying to total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Yeah, way to say that out loud in the courtroom, Mia. Oh, the victim? Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check it anytime, okay? What the hell are you on about with the R button? This is real life! This is murder charges. We're in a courtroom! Don't talk about the R button, Mia. Remember to check it off then. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Well, if we do press the R button, check it out. This is the... Wait, what is it called again? The court record! So we have the attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. And Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death was... Wait, what the hell? What, January, February, March, April, May, June... July 31st, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Okay, so it says Cindy's report. So we got the name. Mr. Wright. Who is the victim in this case? Mia Fey. Cinder Block or Cindy Stone? I mean, if someone were to throw a cinder block... Actually... I don't know. It's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what is the cause of death? She died because she was poisoned, hit with a blunt object, or strangled. Well, we just read the autopsy report, so it's hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. This is going to be one whole episode. Because actually, you know what? Yeah, no, this is going to be one whole episode because this one is a fairly short case. The other ones, oh, it is like 2 to 3 hours long. And I'm still going on with episode 2, mind you. It's still in the original. Well then, first question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what the object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence. A statue of in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy, so it's added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to every evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. I was gonna press the R button, damn you, Judge! Mr. Payne. Alright, let's, before we do anything, yeah, it's right there. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call his first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Ain't no way this dude is asking for help in the middle of a trial. I mean, to be fair, it is a tutorial episode, but still have some... Be professional, Phoenix. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Or else, Phoenix. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. His face was twitching.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey! Watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She wasn't taking my head in my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dump. Worst courtroom ever. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport, if you will. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
And it was in Paris. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Okay. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income.
It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering. Let's stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this! Damn, this man is off his rockers, man! Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quiet. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did. And maybe I didn't. He went. What do I do now? Have I answered or honestly stop him from answering? Well, things are looking bad. I'm gonna stop him from answering because this dude has a way of running his mouth in all directions, Phoenix said. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, you see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, you're just a fucking idiot, aren't you? We'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Damn it! Damn it, Larry! Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sorwick to the stand. Frank Sorwick. Oh, hell. You are creepy as shit. Mr. Sorwick, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sorwick, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Alright, witness testimony, the witness's account. We gotta go through the witness's testimony to see if there's any lingering holes. Why did I say it like that? I'm sorry. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Where he ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Okay. Larry, why didn't you tell... Oh, fuck, that may have been on me. Oh, fuck, that may be on me. Okay, I should have... Okay, oh boy. I can't defend you again. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sorwood used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. No, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He's lying? The client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, press it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R button and point out the contradictions in the testimony. Alright, let's do it! Hey, dude, you need to stop with that creepy-ass grin of yours. I was
was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Aha! You said you were quailed in fright and unable to go inside, so how the fuck did you use the phone? Fuck, how do I... It said... Hold it! Let's go! The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Did you? Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and I tried to using that to call. The phone wasn't working. What happened next? I remember the exact time. Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. Okay. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The autopsy report, the time of death was between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. You are fucking lying! You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that! Attention! Give this guy the tone voice. This is trivial! This witness really forgot the time! I forgot, no! That would actually kill my throat if I actually do that. I'm not gonna do that. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sorwick, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a real good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beckon more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. We gotta... Fuck you! Damn it! Stop it with that shit-eating grin. I just want to throw your ass in jail. I just want to throw him in jail for the face he's making. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? This guy. At the time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was a 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Oh, he's all confident now. Nice work, Phoenix. Let's do this. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess it wasn't much. Wait a minute. Oh, looks like I found another lie. I guess the victim must have been watching a video on the tape program. Well, take this! Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Huh? You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sorwick? I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. We got him on the ropes. He's sweating bullets right now. Okay, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. So, before we do anything, I absolutely love that most of the witnesses in this game have puns. So, we'll get into that after the trial. I just wanted to mention that. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Oh, there was. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Wait, a table clock, you say? You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Did you just say the murder weapon was a clock? You dumb shit. Oh, the murder weapon. I'm sorry to inform you, but it actually wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mrs. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, just tilted and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it is that the witness's testimony is correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah, I got a problem with it. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. I love it when video games get this dramatic. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What the fuck do you mean? What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? The clock, I never, no, I saw, Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from that clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mrs. Sawyer heard was definitely this clock. In fact, which is simply if you examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbor, try sounding the clock. Ask the neighbors! Alright. Well, I didn't mention this before, but see that top bar? See the bar on the top right? If you actually screw up one of these, like, answers, like, here, it will actually go down. That's sort of like your health bar in this game. If once it goes down, I'm pretty sure that means, guilty. I've never had that happen to me before because, like, I'm just a very, very good lawyer. Well, let's try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mrs. Sorwin had heard and the actual time of death. So, Mrs. Sorwin, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? Oh, you can prove that. You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. Oh, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. Which means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This is the end of the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawyer. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I've almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mrs. Sawyer. Mia! I mean, Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this all one away. Not like this. Think! Chief, it's over. You can't prove the clock was slow during the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Actually, yes, I can think of a reason. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and then let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock is running 3 hours slow. Well, read the passport right here. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the crime. I don't know where this currently takes place, but I would assume that there are the time difference between where this is taking place and Paris. So let's hear it.
Take that!
Oh fuck! I thought it was objection. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. there, then 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her with her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mrs. Sawyer? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? What the? Oh God, oh shit. Oh, he disappeared. Okay, this dude was frothing at the mouth. It's got rabies. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He, was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Worst witness ever!
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! Woo! The confetti in the courtroom! I don't think that would be ever done in an actual courtroom. And with that, this court is adjourned. Whew! That definitely took a lot out of me. It turns out that Frank Sawyer was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawyer let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawyer grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Damn. Ugh. I should probably give like a little warning, but I think enough people have seen blood. But again, I'll put up a little warning just in case if you are easily like squirmish when seeing someone get hit or got blood dripping everywhere. So I'll put a warning up when I can. Phew! Still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial and on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry? You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Huh? But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts Anderson. Harry Butts. Oh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, wasn't I the one that got you off the hook? Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry? Harry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. No, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Ryan? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Oh, let's see right here. You can she was thinking about you through the attorney's badge. No one would believe it. No, so if he said he made two clocks for her, one for her, one for him, so clearly she must have kept it around. So take that! Don't scream at his face, Phoenix. Take this, Larry! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make what you will of it. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Well, that made him feel a little bit better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things can change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Damn, that's some wise words right there. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink and toast into innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part of it, please. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. That's the end of episode 1. Whew, boy, that was a pretty hectic case. Brand new episode has been added. Save progress. Save my progress. Okay, so I'm actually going to end things off right here. I don't think it would be a next time. Well, actually, yeah, it would be a next time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, but not at this very instant. This was going to be a one-off thing until I get the results in for the polls for the upcoming Let's Play series. But it was just a nice little thing because I love the Phoenix Wright series at the moment. I'm absolutely loving it. I love playing it on the DS. And a nice little thing about that is that with the DS's microphone built in, you can, when pressing evidence and contradictions in the witness's testimony, cross-examination, you have to actually say, "take that," or "objection." It is so cool. It makes you feel like you're actually doing something. So when, like, That dude is going like, oh, what are you going to do about this? Well, objection! Oh, love that. Love saying that. Well, anyway, next time on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, we're going to be going through episode 2. But for the moment, I will see you all in the next Let's Play series because we're not going to do that. We're not going to do some more Ace Attorney quite yet. They will be down in the future. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this, and I hope you all will have a good one.